Hi everyone. Right, the felt came in this afternoon, the black felt that I've been waiting for, so I'm going to be doing the dress on the witch and the hat. And then the fairy arrived this morning. I'm going to raise the camera up. Hopefully, I'm not sure, because this is the fairy. He's made out of polymer clay. Wait a minute, I know you can't see it, but I'm going to try. Wait a minute. Let me try and get this right. Wrong way. Now, you might have to look at it from this, through the glass. Okay, so that's the fairy. I'm not sure if you can see that. I can't believe blooming small it is. But today with the kids at school, we went out collecting fall, leaves and acorns and things like that. So I brought some of these bits home that we collected to use in my crafts, and I'm going to glue this little fairy onto that, and I'm going to leave that natural. I don't want to do anything with it, and I'm going to put it in the cage. So I'm just going to get the cage out. It's already got the moss in it. Now what I've got to do, hopefully, I've got to get that in there. Now I don't know. I have no idea how I'm going to do this, but I'm going to have to try and flip that over and glue that into place. So what I'm going to do is just to put some glue around the edge, like that, and try and get that into place. There, let's hold that down. And then we're going to have to do the other side as well. So we'll lift that up. Put some glue in there. And then I'm going to prop that down. Like that. Hopefully that'll do. I'm going to take the witch and carefully, without breaking it, I hope I don't break it, because it cost me £4 bloody 50 did that witch. Now I will, that's a lot of money for what it is, but I wouldn't be able to make that without having a huge magnifying glass. So it is detailed work, and the person who's made it has put in an awful lot of work. I have to position this right. Hopefully I've got that right. I'm just going to try, because like I said, it is only made from polymer clay, and I'm taking the excess glue off there. It's like a military operation. But look, I've got my captured fairy. Isn't that gorgeous? I would have liked it a little bit bigger, but I think that is so cute. It's a miniature. And I just like the way I've put it on an acorn cup. Yeah, and I'm going to be able to, I've got the skull and the pumpkin and the gold dust and the bones. I'm not sure whether I'm going to, I don't know, I might still add the skeleton. I'm not sure. Wait a minute. Oh, I've got to try and fix this. When it go through it, it might do. No, I'm not keen on it like that. I could do that though, couldn't I? So it's watching. More like an alien. Yeah, no, I'm going to leave that. I like that like that. I don't want to do any decoration on this at all. I don't want to overdo anything. And I just think that looks fantastic in there. So that's that. I'm thrilled. Absolutely thrilled. And I'm glad they did the green moss, because it matches the hat. Now what I've got to do is to do this witch. I'm going to keep the pinny. Let's move that. That can go out of the way. Just pop that in there. I did get some bottles as well. Because I mean, I can't make the bottles. I don't have a mould for them. I don't have any silicone. But that's probably going to be the next thing I'm going to do, is buy some silicone and start making my own. I can make a mould of those that I can use later on. Now, this will be used as a display case, so that won't get wasted in my next project. I've also got some of these in the shed from my fossiling days, and I've got them half that size, which I'm hoping I can find. So that's that. Let's just put this out of the way. And I've got to undo this, and it's a hook. Just take the hair away, and we shall see about making her outfit, which now means I have to sew. Or can I get away with it? Might do, might not, don't know yet. So I'm going to have a slightly different type of witch. That's it. Let's have a look. I hope you've got your underwear on, mate. Oh no, she's got no underwear on. Oh, she's got a bloomers. Well, that doesn't matter. You can keep them. Don't forget, I did attach a different head to this dress, to this body. So, it'll look fine when it's done. Now, what I've got, if I remember, is... I did have, didn't I? I had some... Let me just find what I've done with it. Red material. What did I do with that? I put it in here. I don't know what I did with it. I had the red bit off the dress. So just bear with me. Talk amongst yourselves. Where did I put it? Oh, well, never mind. We'll do that later. I can make that underskirt. I wanted to make a red underskirt, and you'll see why when it's done. So what I've got to do now, here's the felt. It's nice, soft, black felt. And, of course, I've somehow got to make it look like that. So I just need that length, roughly. So I'm just going to cut this. Now, to be honest, I'm going to fold it first. And I'm going to fold it again. Just let me pull the camera back up so you can see what I'm doing. Come on, focus. It's not focusing right. I don't know what's wrong with the camera. It's doing me head in. Right, so let's have a look. Yeah, that'll do. I'm just going to make it as easy as possible. Take my sewing needle, which what I'm going to use is the 4-inch one, I think. Put some fresh thread in it. I'm going to use this black linen thread. It's quite strong. I'll just use this needle for now because it's easier for me to handle. And I'm going to do a running stitch. Now do be careful with felt because it can rip. So you need to get a small stitch. I'm not sure if I'm going to need all of this, but we shall see. Like that. We'll just pull it so we can see how much we've got and how much we need. No, a lot more than that. So I might just do the whole bit actually. Like I say, you do have to be careful with felt. It can also pull out of, if you pull it, it'll stretch and you won't get it back. It's not, you know, retractable, the material. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the doll on it, move all the hair, make sure I've got that at the back. Come on, silly old, wrong way. Have to work left to right, right to left. Okay, I just want to make sure that it fits properly. The hair's a pain in the ass, to be honest. So that's going to be at the back. Of course, you're not going to see this. Actually, I'm going to do that over. I'm going to do it that way. So I'm just going to pull that as tight as I can. Like that. Come off the table, silly old. Come on. Oh, come on, where's my bloody thread gone? Sorry about that. When you're working with black and you've poor eyesight, you can't blooming see, and these are my new glasses. Oh, come on. Right. And leave quite a long length on that. And then we swing that to the back. But what I'm going to do is, just hang on a minute, because computer went then. See the clothes? I'm actually going to glue the skirt piece on. It's gathered all the way around. And it's just for security, that is all. And it's never coming off, so it doesn't matter. That's quite alright. Looks like a hair's molting. Right, tie a knot in this again. And then what we're going to do is then put this together. And like I said, you're not going to see it from the back at all. Come off. And I'm just going to do a slight running stitch which is going to be tricky, but I'm going to do it. I can feel underneath it I've got plenty, I've caught both sides. That's where a long needle actually comes in handy. Come off. Oh, come on, Fee. Let's pull that straight again. See, when you're making them and the clothes don't come off, that's where it can be tricky. I pull that down and then I'm just going to run it back down in larger stitches. And then just give it a couple of stitches over the edge. And that's going to be very, very secure. So we've got a skirt on, which is the easy bit to do, to be honest. Okay. That looks fine. Nice length. Yeah. So now what I've got to do is do the top bit. Not as easy as it looks. But Mrs. Fee is just going to look at this and I'm going to make a guess. Let's do it that way. Right, I've got to do this so it's the same both sides. If that's the dress, yeah. I'm just going to cut that off and I can work with that little piece like that. Just cut that off and I'm just going to round the neck like that. So I've got like a little pinny. I'll probably do. Yeah, I'll do that. And then we need the back piece that's going to be stitched onto that. So I'm going to do it like that. And we started off with the side. We'll do it there. And then we can measure that, make sure we've got the same length. And cut the neck out. Like that. I might make that the front piece actually. It's a little bit bigger than the back. Yeah, and that'll do. And then that's the back. So what we're going to do is to stitch these two together. And I'm going to do an overstitch. Like that. Same again on this side. I could glue it instead of stitching it, but I've chosen to stitch it actually. It's harder when you're doing black on black. Right. I'm going to turn the little tunic inside out so the stitching's on the inside, and then hopefully we shall get this on and over her head. Let's take your glasses off, lady. Oh no, it won't. I glued them on that side. Ha! Never mind. Pull it on over your noggins. It'll go. You need to put your hand up there. Come on. And your hand up there. Bend your arm. Come on, you can do it. Now you bent the other blooming thing. There you go. We'll get that up there. Up you go. Oh, I've pulled an arm out now. Look at that. Good job it's one of those that just slots in. See, that'd have been easier just to take them off, wouldn't it? Now, what I'm going to do is I am going to glue these. So we'll pull all that up. Pull that over, and we're going to glue that. I'm just going to glue the smallest section. Like that. Sorry. Like that. That's it. Oh, I think Raymondo's going to make me a drink. Quick, get that on before the hair goes. So we've got that. See, she's covered. She's covered. And then all I'm going to do is to glue all of that down. But I'm going to pleat it. Nip it in the bud there. She's going to have a pinny on, so you're not going to see anything like, you know. Like that. That's fine. And then all we need are 2 sleeves. So, let's have a look at the sleeves. We've got the right length. That's going to be it. Now I'm going to have to cut one and then cut the other one from that one. So my sleeve is going to go like that. And down to that edge, and then I'm going to cut that one to match. Like that. Take the needle and thread again. What we're going to do is to stitch these. And these will be glued into place. And I'm going to do an overstitch. Now I might have to do this using like a brush or something. You just turn it inside out and keep pulling it down like that. And there's one sleeve. So we just have to repeat that again. And I've done like the bell-shaped sleeve. Don't forget there's no pattern. I don't do patterns if I can help it. I do it eyeball. Let's just cross our fingers and hope they fit. Oops, don't come out yet. There we go. Now we can slot her arm through one of those, like that. And we need that to fit in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little bit of glue